Crafters, it's John over at Guys Craft 2. So thanks for dropping in today. I know it seems like we do a lot of shopping sprees, but this weekend, for Labor Day weekend 2023, we actually had a Quilt Craft and Sew Festival on the other side of Phoenix in Scottsdale, Arizona. It's actually a fairly large event here. It's over at what Scottsdale calls Westworld. Was a little bit interesting because it is an indoor facility that actually has indoor rodeo in that, so you have to be careful of some of the scents as you're walking around. But it is a really neat festival indoor. It's mostly quilting, mostly fabrics, a few craft things there, but not what you would normally expect. But I'm sure different than a really quilt expo. We have not honestly gone to a real quilt show. Our first one is Road to California 2024 in January of next year. So we're kind of excited to get there and get started. We also took Curtis with us, who loves to shop and loves to pick out designs. He decided he didn't want to be part of this video, but that's okay. So one of the things we're going to do is just go through and kind of show you some of the cool things that we found. Met a lot of different vendors. There was a few vendors there that we shop locally and we know of, and there was a few that came in from across the country. First one we're going to talk about is called the Carriage Country Quilts, and they were here from Des Moines, Washington, and I didn't even know there was such a place as Des Moines, Washington. But they had a couple of really neat things that we purchased this weekend. They had this design called Wooden Spool Designs. This one is Father Christmas, and it's just really a cool design. I'd love to think that we could get that done. It's basically a stuffed Santa. I would like to think we could get that done in time for Christmas, but probably not for this year. Another design they had is a Happy Halloween banner. You know, we made the Sweet Pea banner for Halloween that we're going to use in our house this year. But this one was just super cute with all the way that it had the cats, the owls, and all the different characters on the banner itself. And again, just a great price on that. We typically don't do anything very primitive. This actually had from primitive gatherings, like father, like son. And it's basically two reindeer, and they were just too adorable to not pick up. Actually comes as a complete kit. This one does. So this one was $40, but it comes with everything to make this on a pillow with all the pre-cuts. So yeah, we fell for that. And then this was actually in their clearance bin, and this one is called White Christmas. It's I'm Dreaming of a White Christmas, ones like I used to know. It's a little different. Looks like it's got all the pre-cuts in there and that. We got all of this kit for $35 today at the show. So it was actually a pretty good bargain, and yeah, just kind of jumped in our basket or bag. So some more stuff to hang on our wall, and when you see the craft tour, you'll understand what I'm talking about, and we do plan to get that done later this week. Did find this material at another shop. It's all Christmas lights. It's a really nice red and green, and I've really had a hard time finding any type of Christmas lights like that, but that is one of the things that we wanted to get, and I've not seen that so much in the stores this year. We also picked up another Christmas panel, like I needed another panel, like I need a hole in the head, but you know, it is what it is. This one Curtis liked because he loves this Santa. He likes that mid-century type Santa. This also comes with the pouch on the bottom, so we can actually make this as the holiday mail to hold our Christmas cards as we receive Christmas cards this year. So maybe with some of our new YouTube friends, we'll be able to have lots of Christmas cards going around the country this year. But again, and this panel was $13.95. It's just a cute project and something fun. So we will need to put that on top of the list or a pile to get that done sooner rather than later. We bought another Extreme Santa. This is that Santa that we've been showing you before. This one, it actually makes out an Advent calendar, and so we will be adding that. Another panel that I bought this year. I really hope to get this done in time. Really have a feeling I won't, but this was actually 6 Halloween placemats. And you know me, I love Halloween, and I don't have a lot of Halloween placemats. So, there's 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, and 6. So I really liked these. I really liked that it was more in the muted tone. So it is the traditional black, orange, white, gray, purple, but it wasn't that those sharp colors that just jump at you. They were almost to me like chalk colors. So really liked that. And again, it just happened to jump in the bag. Yes, we have lots of these receipts. So we will add those to the collection for our poor little bookkeeper. I know he hates when we do shows and go to shows, but again, it is what it is. We work hard all week for our money to be able to do some of these things. This was, what I'm getting ready to show you is from the Calico Cupboard, and they were out of Running Springs, California. Just really cute. We have not done any of the flip pillows yet, so just cheap enough, $8.50 to get the pattern, to give us something else to look at, to work around. This one is Rock Around the Block, and just the motif of that old 50s, 60s diner made us grab that pattern. Of course, depending on the colors you use, doesn't have anything to do with anything. This one, we like this little banner, all with cupcakes. And again, this one was like $8.50. And then we grabbed this last one, which is Happy Holiday Pot Holders and Tea Towels. It's by Cotton Jennies, and it is Christmas with a snowman, Santa Claus, and a Thanksgiving turkey. And then you can make tea towels to match. So again, just a couple of really cute things. So we grabbed those today as well. And then we found fabric for like $6 a yard. So it was just a really good bargain. So we got a couple of yards. Couldn't believe they were standing there trying to cut all this today. This is just a check block, box, just all in those mid-century colors that we really do like. So again, just something simple. These we found at the checkout. These were, I think, $1, $1.35 back quarters. So we grabbed a couple of those. This was a end of bolt that they had left, and it's honeybees. We have not done anything with the honeybees, and we really just liked that fabric. Curtis, who does not like florals whatsoever, found this one and really just liked all the colors in that. So since he finally said he liked a floral, we grabbed that one. And then they had this woodland collection, and I am not sure. This is by Deborah Edwards by Northcutt. I should have known it was a Northcutt fabric for some reason. I think everybody finds a, designer fabric company that they like. For some reason, we seem to always end up with a lot of Northcutt. This is animals in the wilderness. It's got raccoons, it's got owls, it's got moose, and I'm sure deer, and it looks like a skunk. But these are just too adorable. They're kind of that comic, featured animal without being kiddish. So bought a couple of yards of that as well. I know you all have seen this on OESD on Oklahoma. This was on sale today at 20% off, and it is the Winnie the Pooh collection. And unfortunately, one of the vendors had that stitched out, and it was just way too adorable. So we ended up buying the disc so we can now stitch out the Winnie the Pooh collection. They also had pillowcases with beer mugs and beans and all that. Barley, I guess they would call them, not beans. My son-in-law loves craft beer, so means my daughter does too. So for Christmas, the plan is that they'll get beer pillowcases. So we'll see how that goes. And then this is actually just a 3-yard quilt bundle but it was just too cute the way they really picked this fabric. And several people commented on it because apparently this was the only one, and we got it before anybody else did. So with the deer, the candy canes, and then the green um, fabric, coordinating fabric, it was just too cute not to get. So that was all out of one bag. Curtis then had to go to the car, switch out because he said the bag was getting too heavy to carry. Whatever, I wouldn't know. I don't carry the bags. He always does. And so then we continued shopping, and we ran into um, the Block Party Quilt Company. If you've not seen the Block Party Quilts Company's website, I would suggest looking there. They just recently posted a YouTube video about gnomes, Christmas gnomes with Christmas trees. I fell in love with that. Ordered it just this past week. It has not arrived, so I was really kind of shocked when they showed up for the show today. But really cool. They had a table runner called Turkey Time. I'd really like to have this done for Thanksgiving this year. Again, we'll just see. But it comes with all the pre-cuts, comes with the fabric and directions. And they had another one that was a mountain scene almost. I don't even know how to describe it. The pattern is called a mountain quilt, and it's all in the orange and rust and that. It was very abstract, but they had the panel, or they had the quilt done. Really was a good looking quilt. So the entire kit from them, I think it was $84. That's with all the fabrics, with all the corner round pieces cut, everything. So we ended up buying that because we just really liked it. I wanted the pattern especially, but I'll be honest, I didn't want to have to pick the fabrics because they really did a fantastic job with that. So we'll see. We'll do the one and then may do another one in some different combinations, but I'm not sure. We went over across to what is called the Quilt Company, and they're out of San Diego. They had this Frosty Goes to Town, and if you're into Christmas, into some of that mid-century of that, yeah, they just kind of saw us coming. So that was $160 today. That was the most expensive thing that we bought all day. But again, just some really cool things. You all have probably seen this. This is called the chicken baskets, and they're just literally hens, chickens in a quilted basket. So we bought the pattern to do some of those. I thought it was really cute. I keep saying I want to get into doing these bags. We have not done the first one yet. I bought all the things to do the midi bags, but we haven't done the midi bags yet. And then I found this one today. It actually has leather handles in that and nice clasp. This was $44, but it gives you the pattern, all the materials, everything to do the bag, with the exception of the batting. And so I really liked this. And again, it would make a great Christmas gift for someone. So we'll see. But again, that was the last booth that we went to. And I did buy a pen, marking pen, white marking pen for $3.50. That was the cheapest deal that we did all day. But again, it was just a fun day out. It was a beautiful day in the Phoenix, Arizona area. The show did get a little hot, I will say, at the end of the day, but we had a really good time. So we got a lot of finds, a lot of different things. The plan is now that we'll save and spend money for Christmas and Christmas gifts, and our next big purchase, our next big shopping spree will stop between now and waiting until we go to the road to California. So we'll see if that actually happens. But thanks for joining in today. I'm John. You're on Guys Craft 2. If you like hearing about some of the events, things that we go to, hit the thumbs up. Tell us you like today's video. Hit the bell if you want to be notified when we post new videos. And as always, we appreciate each and every subscriber we have. Our numbers continue to grow, so we feel like we're doing something right. But we appreciate all you subscribers. So until next time, happy crafting.